Aisha Shuaibu joins me now from Abuja, Nigeria. She's the president of SWA Sports company, but also works with technology daily. Aisha, great to have you on with us. Talk to us, how can technology help to bridge the gap and end discrimination against women and girls?
Well, by women having platforms to tell their stories, you become a lot more aware of some of the challenges that they face. And in knowing those stories, then we're able to do something about it. So technology could play a very huge role in just being able to connect the stories of different women from different marginalized parts of the world to be able to identify where those gaps are and how those gaps can be filled.
So what are the main challenges, though, in getting women and girls better access to technology?
Well, I would say, speaking as somebody that lives in a developing country, one of the main problems really is a lack of digital literacy. We just don't have enough women that are educated about, anything that involves technology. There's cultural barriers that are facing women in grassroots communities that don't even have access to basic needs like power and water. So you don't even expect those type of communities to begin to think about technological advancements or even educating their women. And then, of course, there's gender biases as well. There's a general global idea, I believe, that women are just not uh, technology savvy and should not be expected to have access to those things. On the topic of power issues, you can see that we just lost some over here. So these are really just very real and very present issues that are facing developing nations, like where I am right
Yeah,
now.
I appreciate you staying with us as you deal with your power troubles. But why are women
No,
and
it's all
girls?
right.
Why are women and girls? Why is there this gender bias when it comes to women and girls in the field of technology?
Well, just back to the conversation of cultural barriers. I come from a conservative culture from northern Nigeria, and that background just is not, doesn't historically give women the access to be empowered, whether that's through education or through technology. So you see that in times like now, where we have a digital explosion happening in the world with technological advances, we still have these women that are restricted by culture and conservative environments and societies that just don't consider their exposure as relevant enough. And generally, as well, men are considered as the providers and as the ones that do the go out and get the jobs and make the money. And women are not given that sort of respect and are somewhat regarded as irrelevant and not necessarily need to be educated enough.
It looks like you've got your electricity back, so I'll ask you one more question. What are some of the risks that come
Sure.
with increasing access, though, to women, in increasing digital access for women? For example, I know that women disproportionately fall victim to trolls and doxing online and social media in particular.
Definitely. I think the online space in general is a very vulnerable space for women. I mean, they're susceptible to fake news, online bullying. There's also the issue of not really having enough role models, I believe. I always say in my work that when there's more of us, then other women would see people that look like them and they would be comfortable to occupy some of those spaces because they see somebody that looks like them and they can relate to, and they feel like they have the opportunity to occupy those spaces as well. So I think a lack of role model plays a huge role. And back to the conversation of education again, um, just the knowledge of science and technology and engineering and math is just completely absent. And these are really the main issues.
All right. Okay, we'll leave it there. Aisha Shuaibu joining us from Abuja. Thank you so much.
Thank you.